Hello internet, and your boy got sponsored. So yeah, this is a sponsored video, and today we'll be reviewing Infinite Magicraid, which is essentially a time-based RPG that, you know, it's similar to Epic Zone if you guys are here watching my channel for a long time. And this game's a new game, and of course, like in this channel, a lot of the stuff that I do, there's some gacha in there. Same with this game, so I'm not gonna waste your time. The first thing I'm gonna take a look at for this game is the gacha, because, you know, I myself, I live for it. And you can usually tell when the game is good based on the gacha, because it's exciting that, yeah, you want to play a lot more. So firstly, there is a red flag if a game doesn't give you free shit, right? And hey, look at that, free wish. 10 out of 10 game confirmed already. I'm joking, but anyways, let's just try and do the free wish. So by clicking it, when you load the animation looks pretty nice. Like, you know, it's a crystal, explodes into Zold. So I got Zold, which is a 3-star elite. I do believe the best hero we can get are legend heroes, so I don't think we're gonna be seeing those unless we're lucky. And here's what I did, right? I came into the game, I click every single red dots. That's what you do. And I have enough for a free temple, so hey, you just download it, you can experience the gacha pretty quickly. So let's just go in with a wish X10 here. So we click on it and let's see what we get. The animation loads and we get the same thing, I believe. I mean, you know, there's no changes in the animation, but we do get 2 purples, 3 purples. Hey, the rates are okay. 3 purples? Like, I played a lot of other shit. I usually get like all 3 stars. So the legend characters, you know, we didn't get them, but with a single temple, we got 3 purple characters. That's gonna help us out a ton in, like, you know, any gameplay. So I've been playing the game for a bit, right? The main thing that you are going to be a part of is going to be the story, of course. This is a game review, so I don't do a lot of reviews, but what do you do in a game review? You review the game. You show the game what's all about, right? So let's just try out what we got from just now. Let's get this owl looking head. This is like, if this is not sick, I don't know what is. This guy looks like he can solo Harry Potter, but he's actually level 1. You know what? Let's fix that first, yeah? So this game, we got heroes, and generically, every, you know, most of the turn-based RPG, there's sort of this enhancement system, which, you know, it's pretty normal. You get to upgrade your characters, and yeah, you get to upgrade your characters. And I literally just clicked all the red dots that I found the moment I started the game. Look at it. I can make a level 80 owl. And we'll also get this guy with a big shotgun. You know, some levels for sure. And we can instantly get him to max level as well. And look at that. I can max him. Just by logging in the game, you are getting a lot of shit, not gonna lie. So now I have 2 level 80 stuff. I'm gonna show you how the combat works now, right? So in Infinite Magicraid, it is a turn-based RPG, as you can see. Most of the characters, they will have like a bunch of skill. Usually 4 skills, I believe. You got your basic skill with no cooldown, and then you got some skills with cooldown. Of course, you have some passive as well with those muscly pecs. So they each do different things. So the first thing I'm gonna do is sort of just this. Why not? It's just literally is a huge ass nuke. So we do this, and then we click on any enemy. It's an AoE, so it doesn't matter who we hit. And look at that, perfectly cleaved. It's a, you know, it's a fun game. Next off, I want to highlight this as well. This game is pretty cool in the form where your team comp actually matters what you bring into. What I mean is faction. I just got this guy with a shotgun. I got him to level 80, and I had this level 11 guy, which is from the same faction. So when they're on the same faction, they get extra buffs to their stats, or some form of buff to their kit, which is, that's interesting, right? That will make pairing teammates together is like, you know, you got that pretty cool shit. They all have their own backstory, background in that. So if you pair them together, you hit harder, you know, all that good stuff. The power of friendship. It's pretty nice. Of course, there's also attacking skills. There's also the buffing skills. So this is one of the buff skills. We got, you know, barrier. So pretty standard RPG stuff. And I like to talk about the elements as well. The one that's taking a turn right now is green. Now in this game, green counters red. So green is actually better against red, not the other way around, which, not gonna lie, I think is a bit off of the ordinary, but hey, it's, you know, just gotta get used to it, the game, right? So red is stronger than blue, blue is stronger than green, green is stronger than red, something like that. So now I'm green. I can't really hit them to get an advantage, but if I hit this guy that's blue, I'll actually do less damage, but I crit, which, well, I one-shotted it anyway because I crit. Finally, level 80 guy with a big-ass shotgun. Let's just find out what Splitting Cannon does. This seems to be an AoE that has a chance to burn the enemy. Now, I'm level 80, they're level 5. I'm gonna demolish them, send them back to Stone Age. 88! Oh, damn. All right. That's pretty cool. They got their own animation as well, which is nice. So basically in this game, that's what you do. Like, you're supposed to get new characters, you know, fun, interesting new characters, use them, pair them in teams, try them out in a normal campaign, try them out in like a lot of these game modes that they have, or arena as well. There is also PvP, so that's where my passion is at. And here's the thing, with a lot of the role-playing gacha games or whatever, one thing that's really important to really tie the players together is the aesthetics. So we're gonna take a look at the characters that exist in here. So these on the screen right now you see are called factions. They're essentially their own sort of group. If you pair two characters of the same group together, they get a buff during in game. So that's interesting, right? And in total there's like 200 different characters, so each with their unique background and unique look. So let's take a look at Dragon Tribe. We're gonna take a look at the mythic one, which is probably the rarest type of character you can get. And look at this, she looks sick. She's got the pecs, she's got the wolf, she's got a big ass sword. You cannot tell me that is not sick. And then of course there are the legends, which, you know, the designs are pretty solid, pretty decent. It's 3D, it's animated, everything, you know, feels unique. We got like a dragon tamer right here. Right, these are a few examples of the characters that you are gonna have to get by, you know, doing gachas, doing summons, all that good stuff, which you can slowly farm towards them. You don't really have to, you know, spend a shit ton of money to get them. But what I can tell you, you also get some free characters just by logging in. So I'm gonna go over to the Wizard's Eye faction right here, and I'm gonna show you this character right here. It's a legend, 5-star, really rare, Space. All you have to do to get her, log in the game and complete the beginner's challenge, which is pretty easy. It's beginner's challenge, so you probably just have to like beat a couple stages. You'll get a free Space, and Space right here is essentially a support that's gonna allow your team to get the turn and heal you up and give you more damage and stuff. And she also does damage herself, so it's like a really, you know, jack of all trades kind of character. As you can see here, there's buff, there's debuff, there's heal, there's turn meter. Essentially she can do pretty much everything, and you get that for free. It's free. So that's from Wizard's Eye. There's also a lot of other factions, so I'm gonna just show like Nameless Brotherhood. This sounds like a freaking Michael Bay movie or something. So we showed a support. There's also single target damage, Mutu. You just know he's a badass. The beard, the gun, the everything, the freaking thick ass body, holy. And believe it or not, this is a werewolf. Like, he can turn. He's now like a Chad, you know, international spy that worked for 80 years. He can turn into a werewolf. So, and he's essentially a really strong DPS, that single target. So yeah, there's a lot of different aspects of the game, a lot of different roles with each of these characters. So yeah, there's a bunch more. Like, that's just one of it. There's so many more characters that does their own thing. It's a pretty, you know, complex game. And in this game, there's actually a lot of content. You can do a lot of things here. So what I just showed you was like the campaign where, you know, you get to defeat mobs, go through a story, and then read them, right? Experience the game, know the setting and all that. There's also the usual dungeon stuff. You got Tower of Bark, Emblem Challenge, Faction Abyss, Guild Boss. All of these stuff is essentially PvE modes that you can play. Each of them are different PvE modes that you can play. And of course, speaking of Guild Boss, there's a guild system in the game. So yeah, you can have fun with your friends and all that good stuff. You're in for a good time. There's also PvP modes, which I love this. Like, this is my favorite sub, but I need to go to like chapter 410. Right, just to show you guys, I've got through like a lot of the main story, and I finally unlocked arena. So let's just try it out, right? And as you can see, this guy is also pretty lucky. They have all the legend characters, but I have higher levels, so we should still win anyway. But I just really want to, you know, get a feel of how the game works. So let's just demolish this guy, and we can also test things out. Are the legends of this game so broken that even at level 80 I can still lose? We'll find out. I don't think we're gonna lose, so I'm gonna just leave it on auto. I believe we're still okay. So the entire team moved first. Now it's my turn, so let's try and do stuff, right? Which do this, it should do massive damage. There we go. Yep. So as you can see, the game is balanced enough to the point where at least we wouldn't just get one tapped by like just legend characters, right? So any form of characters have a shot at being quite usable. So yeah, it's not just all about whether or not you have the legend characters, whether or not you have the rarest ones. You can still win with these stuff, you know what I mean? Right, so we'll make quick work of those. I would love to have more AoEs, but I don't. So you know what? Let's just keep it an auto. We didn't want this, but yeah, the PvP scene will look something like this. Of course, this isn't actually like, you know, the toughest battle. Right now, I just started off, so as you play more, you're gonna have more like established defenses, and you're gonna have more established offenses as well. So it's a complex game. There's 200 characters, each of them being able to probably help you out in arena as well. So a lot of combinations you can try out. And of course, look at that. We have classic arena, we have advanced arena, guild arena. There's a lot of modes in this game. The main idea of this game is essentially this: you want to get characters, go to dungeons, farm up equipments, farm up all the essential tools to help your hero grows. And once they're done and you want to test them out, go to arena and try and, you know, just spar with other players, see who's better, and then just repeat the loop. It's exciting. There's new characters after a few updates. So yes, it's a game with quite a bit of content. You're in for a long gameplay time. Right, so as this is a sponsored video, I also have a code that you guys can use. It's a free code. It's IM777. You use this, redeem some free gifts, and, you know, just kickstart your journey in this game, yeah? Download the game and try it out. You don't know, you might actually love this. And the thing is, they actually give you a free character space by just finishing some beginner quests. They also give you Margarita after 14 days of login, which is another legend hero. Infinite Magic Raid is also running an event with a prize pool of up to $100,000. So you can just go on their socials, check it out, and, you know, understand more, see if you want to, like, you know, take a shot at it. Before we even end, though, I want to just, you know, point this out. This is, like, pretty unique to me. The double legend event. This is unheard of for me. During the event, when you get a legend hero, you will get another one for free. I never heard of any game that did this, but wow. So essentially right here, you know, after finishing some campaign, I got already 7 summon right here. So I can pretty much do 10 if I use some currency to buy it. You know, I'm gonna do it. 11 summons, we're gonna do 10. If we get a legend, we get 2 from the event. So this is like a pretty unique pity sort of thing for any players, for beginner players, whatever. You can just join in and you have a shot at this. So let's see if we get a gold. And we get a purple. We got 2 purples. So not quite so gold, but we do get 2 purples, which, hey, you never know, they could be usable. I got a dupe as well, which you can actually feed dupes into your character and get sort of this exclusive equipment thing to upgrade, right? So you get a dupe, you feed it into your first copy, you'll get this. You get extra essential effects to their kits or stat. That's one thing to incentivize you to actually still, you know, go in and try out different characters, try and get them. If you get the same one, you can still make the previous one that you got better. Basically that. And another thing is, this game, all of the characters are pretty useful. Like, you won't see too many characters that you can only use or you can't ever use. There are a lot of units and all their kits are pretty, you know, they do bring a lot to the table. You know, you won't actually get to have 24 hours to play the game, so they have an idle system right here. You can just, you know, wait for the time to go and then click claim, and there you go. You're gonna get some rewards for it. Aside from just the PvE, PvP, there's even minigames. Of course, I haven't unlocked any of it, but there are minigames in this game, so those could be fun. Participate in minigames, and, you know, they could, you know, just hold events. You play in minigames, get prizes. It's all good. It's unique gameplay, so yeah, what's not to love? Right, so that is Infinite Magic Raid, and I do think you will embark on a beautiful gaming journey if you're like, you know, just try this game out. It's a breath of fresh air. If you have tried a lot of other games, you don't know what to play, this is a new game. That seems pretty promising. It actually gives you a lot of free stuff as well. You just have to log in. So if you like to try a new game, or if you just like to support your boy, try out Infinite Magic Raid. We got a link in the description down below. Click on it, download it, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy yourself. And that is all for today. Take care.
Infinite Magic Raid. Play to slay.